In this video, we are going to talk about trigonometric table. So let's talk about trigonometric table. So just to let you know that trigonometric table is one of those important things in trigonometry that we use widely, and there are a lot of people, they create a lot of different strategies to remember the trigonometric table, but trust me, I have never done that. So I came up with this idea like a long time back, like how to create trigonometric table. So it's like a pretty simple way to create the trigonometric table, and I'm going to show that to you so that you can see like how to create a trigonometric table just like that. So first step is write all the numbers from 0 to 4. So I'm going to write 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I want you to do, I want you to divide all these numbers by 4. So I will write 0 over 4, 1 over 4, 2 over 4, 3 over 4, and 4 over 4. So 0 over 4 is 0. 1 over 4, I'm going to keep it like that. I will not convert in decimal. 2 over 4, I will keep it like that too. 3 over 4 is again 3 over 4, and then 4 over 4 is 1. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to find the square root. So I'll write the square root of 0, the square root of 1 over 4, the square root of 2 over 4, the square root of 3 over 4, and the square root of 1. So the square root of 0 is 0, because the square root of 0 is 0. The square root of 1 is 1, and the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 2 is the square root of 2, and the square root of 4 is again 2. 3 is not a perfect square, so I will write the square root of 3 for 3, and the square root of 4 is again 2. And the square root of 1 is 1. So as you can see, I got 0, 1 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 3 over 2, and 1. Now what I'm going to do, now I am going to write sine over here, and then I will write 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. So basically, you can see the value of sine 0 degrees, 30, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees are right there. So the way I will read as sine 0 degree is 0, sine 30 degree is 1 over 2, sine 45 degree is root 2 over 2, sine 60 degree is root 3 over 2, and then sine 90 degrees 1. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a table over here. So I will draw a table just like this, and I will write here sine I will write cosine here, and then the last thing I would like to write is tangent. So you can see I have sine, cosine, and tangent. And then I will write 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree over here. So I will write 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and then the last one is 90 degrees. So you can see I have a table, and I'm going to call this table as Trigonometric, Trigonometric, Trigonometric Table, Table. And this thing is basically trigonometric table, or people call it trigonometric table. So what I have done so far, I created a trigonometric table with sine, cosine and tangent in the table, and then my degrees are in the vertical column, which is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. And as you can see, my values for sine 0, 30, 45, 60 degree and 90 degrees right here. So I'm going to take this one and put it over there. So you can see sine 0 is 0. So I will write 0. Sine 30 degrees 1 over 2. So I will write 1 over 2. Sine 45 degrees root 2 over 2. So I will write root 2 over 2. Sine 60 degrees root 3 over 2. And sine 90 degrees 1. So I got my first row for the sine. Now the question is, how do I get the value for cosine? So the cosine is basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write cosine over here, and then this is my 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So I will read as cosine 0 degree is 1, cosine 30 degree is root 3 over 2, cosine 45 is root 2 over 2, cosine 60 is 1 over 2, and then cosine 90 is 0. So I'm going to write those values over here. So cosine 0 is 1, cosine 30 is root 3 over 2, cosine 45 degree is root 2 over 2, cosine 60 is 1 over 2, and then cosine 90 is 0. So I got my table for sine and table for cosine. Now I need to find the tangent. So just to let you know that tangent theta is equal to sine theta over cosine theta. So basically, if I divide sine by cosine, I will get tangent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide each individual value of sine by the individual value of cosine. And if you look closely, I have written in that form. So I can divide 0 over 1. 0 over 1 is 0. 1 over 2. Let me write it down here for you. 1 over 2 over root 3 over 2. You can see my 2 is cancelling out. And what I got? I got 1 over root 3 left. So I'll write 1 over root 3. Now, tangent 45 is sine 45 over cosine 45. So you can see numerator and denominator, they are both the same number. So I will get what? 1. Tangent 60 is sine 60 over cosine 60. So I write sine 60 is what? Root 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. And you can see I can easily cancel this 2 out. And what is left I have is root 3 over 1, which is basically what? Root 3. So I can write my tangent 60 as root 3. And then my tangent 90 is 1 over 0. And we know that 1 over 0 is infinity, or some people call it undefined. Undefined. Now, One more thing I want to say, we don't leave the irrational number at the denominator. So for this value right here, for tangent 30 degree, I have 1 over root 3. And I cannot leave irrational number at the denominator. So I want to get rid of that irrational number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply numerator over denominator by same number, like which is like root 3. So 1 times root 3 is root 3, and then root 3 times root 3 is root 3 squared, and we all know that root 3 squared is 3. So I will write root 3 over 3. So instead of writing 1 over root 3, I will write it as root 3 over 3. So as you can see, we got our trigonometric table for sine, this is sine, cosine, and tangent. And this is how we will create our trigonometric table for sine, cosine, and tangent.